I have this old key. I think it'd be cool to make a padlock for it. I don't really know what I'm doing, so we're just going to wing this whole project. Let's get started. I have this piece of 1/4 inch round bar here we're going to use for the hasp part. Well, I guess first things first, we got to heat that up and bend it. Start. So we got our squares here, be our front and our back, and we got this guy here. Let me see. Oh, look at that. That's going to be good. So I think we're going to want to cut this off somewhere around here. Okay, there's that part. It's already starting to look like a lock. So I think we need to cut this on a bit of an angle, so when it comes up, it'll move the little latch piece that we're going to put in there. Okay, so there we have it. We cut a nice little square notch out of her, and we're going to try that out. Okay, so we got this here. We cut that off a little bit. And I think we're going to want it to go in there. And we're going to want to cut this off some more here. The right length. That'll be good. Let's cut that and see how that goes. There we go. So we got this little guy here cut. That should be our locking device. Sit in there like that. Now we got to put a little stick on it so the key will catch it. Now I think for our slide guides, we're going to use a couple of these washers here, and they should help us slide like that. I think we have to flatten off the sides, two sides. There we go. So we got two sides flattened. So they should sit down flat in here. One like that. One like that. So small. But they should sit in there like that, and that'll let that slide back and forth. Now we're going to drill a hole in here so we can attach this to this, because this has to like not move around on us. Our old hammer and punch here. Gonna eyeball her up like that. Now I tell you, if I'd have made this thing about 4 times as big, it would have been way easier to make. But there we got a hinge there. Now we got to transfer this hole into this plate where we're going to want it. So went ahead and I drilled through both pieces because we're going to need it, and we need those holes to be at the exact same location. That's our pin that'll go through. That'll make for our lock piece, just like that. Now that's going to work like that. Okay, I think we're onto something here. Now we have to go ahead and try to figure out how we're going to attach this piece. The slide, the locking part. Now I think I'm just going to go ahead and attach my pin to my back bar, the backing piece. For that, we're just going to put it on there, and we're going to weld that on there. Alright, so we went ahead and we welded this on. So what I did was I put two little tacks on here. Can't really see it, the camera's not zooming in very good, but two little tacks so the spring can go on and hold it. Now tack on our guides. There we go. So when this here will slide over, I'll let the hasp open. And we'll put that little spring in there and it'll force it back and that'll lock her in. So now we got to work on the body here. Something for our spring to go against. We're going to start out with this. So here we got a body. It's not perfect, but it's going to go something like that. This should still work, see? There we go. That's going to be her. So I think we're going to go ahead and give this some tacks here right where it's at. Just like that. Now I think we can go ahead and put this spring on to about there. So maybe we'll cut it off somewhere about here. Okay. Okay. And we'll see about putting that in there like that. Okay, there we go. We got our little spring in. Now if we pull on that, it'll open. Now I think we're going to take this guy and we're going to put it in here like that. Just to hold that spring from wanting to slide downwards. Okay, now we're going to put a little punch here for where we're going to want our key to go. Well, off center, that's okay. So we went ahead and drilled a little hole right there. So our key will go to there and we'll catch the lock, see? So we were able to transfer our hole from the back plate to the front plate. Now we can make this hole a little bit bigger and work on the skeleton key slot. So I went ahead and I welded two Sawzall blades together to be able to cut out my slot. We're going to see how that works. Well, that looks like that worked rather well. And it fits. Oh yeah, a little bit too deep, but hey, it's not bad. Now we'll go ahead and we're going to tack a front to the back. Now that we got the front and the back tacked up, we can go ahead and try it out, see how it's going to work. That in there like that. Oh, it unlocks. That's cool. And it locks. Now we just got to clean it up. There we have it, folks. Pretty good, not bad, considering I winged the entire project. And it works. Just as it should. That's pretty cool.